My name is Bennett Matthews. I'm a junior at Bedford High School. Really just starting up, my dad was a football coach and I always loved the contact, but he never let me play. So he was always scared about like me getting hurt and me being too young and kind of developing like my body wrong. And so I was just trying to find the next sport where I could find contact. So I found lacrosse and hockey. And then once I got into 6th grade, my dad made me choose between two of the sports, and I chose football and lacrosse. And it kind of just took off from there. Lacrosse was my first love, and so yeah, I just loved it ever since. So last winter, around this time of the year, after fall, I got invited to their prospect day, and I was super honored because like you hear Duke all around, like they're one of the blue bloods of lacrosse. So I was like, this is crazy. So I went. I loved the campus. I loved the coaches. I loved everything about it. And then I was just trying to work as hard as I could over the summer to get every opportunity I could. And then they called on September 1st, and I was drawn to it right away. I had a great conversation with Coach Caputo right at September 1st. He was the first one to call me, and I talked to him for 30 minutes. He came to my house the next morning, and then I took a visit. There my last visit. I took a Virginia visit, and then a visit to Maryland, and then Duke was my last visit, and I just fell in love with the campus, fell in love with the coaches, and I committed on the spot there. I'm like a huge song name guy, but since I'm surrounded by women all the time, my sister loves Rihanna, so I bet I got a little bit too much Rihanna in there, but yeah, probably some Rihanna songs. This might be like a random one, but I would say Mark Wahlberg. I grew up watching all of his movies, and I've seen a lot of his stuff on social media, and he really shows his praise for Jesus, and I would love to just sit down with him and talk to him about that. I like math. I'm a big math guy. Math has always come pretty easy to me. No, I like having like a straightforward answer. Like I'm not a big writing guy because you have to like write and there's like different answers to it. I like math because there's a straightforward answer and you're either right or wrong. Like there's no like in between. That's tough. I surround myself with sports a lot. I like hanging out with my friends a lot. But usually when we hang out, we're either watching sports games, playing sports games, talking about sports. That's what I surround my life with. Playing lacrosse, I couldn't imagine my life without sports in my life. So growing up, I play to be a professional lacrosse player, and I hope I can achieve that goal because that's a dream. I don't think I have like one over the y'alls, but playing lacrosse, like obviously you're gonna get de-twigged, you're gonna get bodied at times, and I feel like that whenever that happens, whenever I get the stick thrown in the air, like it happens to everyone, but I always feel a little bit of embarrassment from that. I really feel like that September 1st call with Coach Caputo, I feel like Mitch really carried it pretty well, but overall, just having all the work that I've done overall, just build into that one call, that September 1st, everything I've worked for, and just talking to one of the blue bloods of lacrosse, Duke, like for the first time, it was crazy.